rotating. Excuse me. Just be feeling. I'll go inside and talk a bit then. Just
This is what you want?
Yes, because I cannot rotate it. Just rotate it here. Focus on this. Sorry. You just face me. Okay, we did the National Military Cemetery here for the Nigerian capital, Abuja, along Airport Road. You can see the atmosphere here, now that of pain, sorrow. Family of Tolulope, AROTILE don't come here. The governor of Kogi State also did here. You can see the faces of the people here, and that of pain. Say 24-year-old Nigerian, the first female helicopter combat pilot where Nigeria ever produced, died. So you can see the atmosphere here for the people where come from, even the mood, even the weather today, show how gloomy, how sad the death of this young flying officer there. Not only for the family, but also for the Air Force. And people, they say this is a very great shock to them, and they hope, say, the family of this young girl God will fit come forward. So it's a painful day, a day of loss, not only for the AROTILEs, but also for Nigeria, where we produce this finest helicopter pilot. And today, her flying color, her stars just cut short. According to the preliminary investigation where the Air Force gave out, they say that he died of trauma because of the bleeding where it happened when he did the accident. When his classmates see him, they said they won't join him. So their car where they carry hit him and he gets accident for her head. So we did here now, dignitaries, they come in before you know the event will start. But we'll give a latest story of what they happen for here. But we go tell and say the mood no be easy one. People they here, plenty people they cry, people they mourn, a sad day for the Air Force, for the military, the Nigerian military as a whole, and also for the entire Nigerian people. Many people don't react on top her death. You can see, say, the reverends are they also there for grant here, where they go see how they go bless her before her remains. Then go put her down, and so that the burial be this for the national cemetery here, for the military cemetery here for the Nigerian capital. A really very sad day. 24-year-old flying officer with bright colors, with bright stars, but we see all that cut short within a twinkle of an eye. For other countries and other parts of the world, you will see this kind of person grow to become one of the best where they engage, but we see, say, her life they cut short because of an accident. Now, many Nigerians don't they talk about her death, and then you go see how people gather from the National Assembly, representatives from the state government, representative, her classmates, her family, all of them they here, and here they celebrate them. So her life here, well, not only they celebrate her death, but the fact that even when she did small and she did alive, her living was celebrated as one of the first where don't achieve what she achieved. We see how Nigerians celebrate her, we see how everybody been celebrated, and even till her death, she still they celebrated. And so now was the beauty of AROTILE. The Air Force say, even though now her short stay, now 2017, she been joined them, say the work where she don't do, they're very outstanding. They praise her work, and now one of Nigeria's shining star, and they say they come here today to come honor her. So now waiting they happen for here today be that we see the Air Force Oga sit down for here. He's saying a great loss. not getting close. Now the Air Force or Gabidis, he sent a great loss to the force. He one of those who don't praise this young girl. He's saying one of the shining bright star when Nigeria don't get. Her loss is saying waiting. The force go mourn for a very long time. And so you see how people they here, everybody they in a shocking mood. Everybody see they mourn on top how she carried die. The state governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, still also day here. He don't come from all the way from Kogi State to mourn one of the very best where the state don't produce. And he said that painful death, now be this. He don't put statement up to make the family take heart, but he's still here. He's saying, come here today to come witness the final rite and burial of this young girl. Governor, we know say this is a very great loss for the people of Kogi State. Waiting you get to tell Nigerians why they watch through this channel today.
And the loved one over the death of this our constitutional project. And it's painful.
Thank you very much for talking with us. And so you see people there here for the sensitivity of their family. We no go talk to any member of their family for now, but now this now her sisters, loved ones, where see her grow, where watch her develop, where watch her become waiting she won't be. Her family members, her sisters, brothers, all of them come here today, and a painful one. And you see, say they know, they pray, say Nigerians they pray, say God will console them, but not be easy one for the family. The mother and father no come, but the siblings are here. People, all Nigerians, people from every walks of life, they're here to mourn with them. A very great loss for them. So the Nigerian military, the Air Force also, their military base also they here. They play cool music to see how the team they go. We know say you come here, come on today. Now where you did here, how you feel about the loss of this great Nigerian?
Our daughter in
Chief members of the National Assembly here present. The Chief of Defense Staff, very senior officers, distinguished invited guests,
sorry,
ladies and
we did sorry
announcing
for
the
loss
arrival
of this on our
guest
daughter,
of honor
and may God
for
comfort her.
today's occasion. The guest of honor, the Honorable Minister of Defense, Major General Bashir Magashi, retired.
Yeah, the
ably
Honorable
represented by the
Minister,
Secretary,
ably represented by the Permanent Secretary, Don Land, and these are some of the colleagues, and so many of them also come here to come witness waiting to happen here today.
Executive Governor here present. The Chairman Senate Committee on the Air Force, distinguished Senator.
Okay, as we know, the event don't start in earnest, and people don't gather here already.
Distinguished and honorable
mothers, fathers, children. Madam, as a woman, and the feat where this young girl don't achieve just 24 years, you see how the bright star, as if one star where they shine and they just cut off like that. As you day here today, what did they run through your mind?
The Chief Warner, the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Marshal Sadiq Baba Abubakar, distinguished flying staff, representatives of chiefs of Army and Naval Staff, directors from the Ministry of Defense, the Chief of Defense Intelligence, heads of government agencies and senior government officials here present, branch chiefs from the Defense and Service Headquarters.
Okay, so you hear mothers here saying a very great loss to Nigeria, and also not only Nigeria, others even for Africa, because names like these supposed to make the continent go high. So the event don't start. We'll see how people gather for here at the National Military Cemetery here along the airport road for Nigerian capital. And so
Sarah AROTILE, who died on the 14th of July 2020 at the age of 24. I shall be assisted by Flight Lieutenant G.A. Tonga. On behalf of the organizing committee for this event, I warmly welcome you most sincerely to the National Military Cemetery, Abuja, venue for the burial proceedings. May I, at this juncture, invite the burial party.
At the grave where they will lay her bodies.
The guest of honor, sir,
so they don't get ready, they don't get everything ready. So just refreshing our memory, we know say AROTILE died on the 14th of July 2020 after some of her classmates where they drive in one greet her, knock her down, and she hit her head for pavement, which can cause trauma and bleeding. After they carry her go hospital, she no fit survive am. Her death don't create so many reactions from Nigerians, both on social media and even on traditional media. We don't hear so many persons don't cry about her death. So they also call for investigation. Recently, the Air Force been do their investigation. They bring out their preliminary investigation, say no wuru-wuru day for her death, and that those her classmates who have been committed that they don't already there for police custody, and also they don't allow the matter into police hand to investigate the matter.